Hi YouTube. Your girl is finally back with another video. If you are returning, hi my baby, and if this is your first time watching and tuning in, make sure you subscribe. Like, I don't understand why you haven't did that already. No, I'm just playing. But welcome to my channel. I have another video for my FiveM Baddie creation series, and today we are doing one of my favorite characters, which is the plus size baddie. I don't feel like we got enough plus size people, you know, playing FiveM, so we just gotta, you know, I want to show love to all different types. I feel like everybody in FiveM be looking the same, they want the same body type and all that, but me, I try to be different. Like, that's just me. And if you ever played with me, you know I'm gonna always try to be different. I'm never trying to, you know, fit in with everybody else. But anyways, back to the video. We are getting started with her name. So initially when I was making this character, I was just making it for, you know, video purposes, just to post it on YouTube. But I actually think that I am gonna play on this character, and if you want to see me playing on her and stuff, make sure you go subscribe to my Twitch. It will be down in the description box below. But let's get into this. For this server, you are required to do a backstory, but like I said, initially this was going to be for YouTube and entertainment purposes only. So, you know me, I just wrote down just enough to get up in here, and yeah, that was it. But starting out, y'all know I usually start out with the face and all that good stuff, but since I'm doing a plus size character, I wanted her clothes and stuff to be on first. And y'all, it took me so long to find an outfit because they don't have the outfits that they usually have for plus size people, so I had to get real creative, and y'all gonna see what I mean by that. So it did, like I said, it did take a while, so I actually am gonna fast forward this a little bit. If you want to, you can slow it down, but I just feel like, you know, it's really no point in having this in regular speed. Like, we can really speed past this because this ain't even the most interesting part. Okay, so as y'all can see, I absolutely struggled to find an outfit for this character, but I mean, this is what we came up with. I know it's holes everywhere and it look crazy right now, but trust me, in the end, it's kind of gonna come together. So right now, I am getting into the face and all that good stuff. Y'all know that's my favorite part. I love to make a cute character. Um, but yeah, we just doing her facial features and stuff like that, trying to find the best face that I feel like would fit her as a plus size girl. Okay, now that I feel like we have something to work with when it comes to the face, it is time to get into the skin blending. Y'all, this is a very important step for me because I feel like you can have the cutest face in the world, but if the skin does not match up to it, it'll throw your whole character off. Like just look at these different skins without me actually like tweaking it and stuff like that. It's making my character look crazy. That's why I try to, like, I wouldn't say take pride because I feel like that's a bit dramatic, but like I really pay attention to this step because I understand how important it is for me personally. And for me, I like to use all three of the things. So I like to use the base skin and face, secondary and primary. Some people only use base and primary, but for me personally, I like to use all three because I feel like it makes a huge difference, and y'all are gonna see exactly what I'm talking about here in a second. But right now, I am just playing around with the skin tones, trying to see which one matches her face the best, and then we're gonna go from there. Also, this is what I was talking about with using the secondary mix. You see how it's making a big difference in her shade and in her face. That's why I said to use it, because it helps. Like, a lot of people be complaining about the skin tones, like, oh, I can't make a cute skin tone, or I can't find a cute skin tone, and da 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 da. It's like, okay, that's why you make one. Okay, so now that I am satisfied with how her face and her skin tone came out, it is time to get into the features. Now, like I said, we're making a plus size girl, so that means we're gonna have some plus size features. We're gonna have to widen out that nose and that jaw and all that good stuff, the neck. Like, we're gonna have to widen up everything to make sure it fits, because you don't want to be like a big person with a small head or a small face. That's not it. Like, you're gonna end up looking crazy like a reverse bobblehead. Do y'all see how cute this done came along? But I realized once I started adding hair, it was something about her face that was like, okay, I think I need to go back and change it. So that's what I did right here. I went back and I started playing around with her face a little bit more, just to make sure that I had the, I had the perfect face for her. And I think it was like 2 or 3 that I kept going back in between. I think it was like 87, 88, and 90. I know it went 91. Y'all just seeing how crazy that looked. But yeah, I really can't remember why I didn't like the other face. I know I felt like the neck was too skinny. Like I felt like her face was fat and like her lower body, well, not fat, but like bigger. It would have fit her body if the neck could have been just a tad bit bigger. And I think that's what I was trying to change right here. I was trying to make sure like the neck fit the body frame, because like I said, we don't want no crazy looking body. But yeah, and y'all see how cute she is. Like, she just so cutesy. And that's what I was talking about when I said that I needed the hair to cover the back, because clearly y'all remember I had to work a miracle when it came with the clothes, because they didn't have no plus size clothing up in here. But I'm just playing around with the hairstyles. I really only seen 2 that I like: that straight hair that I just had and that hair right here. Those were really my 2 options when it came to the hair. But I still wanted to look around because I didn't want to just choose something so quickly, even though I literally came back to this because I didn't see too many options that I liked for her. So really, I'm gonna just fast forward this part because I already had it in my mind that I was either gonna do that straight hair or that curly hair, and y'all gonna see the one that I ended up picking in the end. So right here, I was just going back and forth in between the straight hair and the curly hair. But I felt like the curly hair fits her face better. And I just feel like it just makes her so cute. So now I'm gonna play around with the color. I was gonna have it just jet black like that, but you know me, I always gotta add a little color to my characters. So I just played around with it. Initially, I loved that brown. I was like, okay, this the one right here. But then I clicked on this blue. Y'all gonna see it in a second. When I clicked on the blue, I was like, hold on, like we might be really on to something. And then I added the highlights to it, and I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect. It was the dark, like this dark blue right here was just so cute to me. So I was like, yeah, this the one. Like I'm gonna do blue. I played around with some other colors, but in the end I was like, yeah, that's my color right there. So as y'all can see, the skin that I chose was pretty good on the makeup. Like I really didn't need no makeup, but what I wanted to do was just add some, like, I won't say touch-ups, but I wanted to tone the makeup down just a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right here, and also when I add the blush. Plus I put some more, it already looked like she got on lip gloss, but I just wanted to add to that to make it pop just a little bit more. So that's all I did for makeup. I didn't really go too crazy on it. So if you've been subscribed to me for a while or you watched any of my other videos, then you know that I love this part, like adding the accessories, especially the lashes, is literally my favorite part of character creation. Oh my god. But anyways, the lashes that I found for her were so cute and so just natural looking. I love a good bottom lash, and I felt like the pack that they had was perfect for this character. Okay, so once I put these lashes on, I realized that the eye socket and the lashes were not lining up. So what I did was I went in and changed the face again, but this time I changed the primary face instead of the base face because that base face was eaten. Okay, and once I changed the primary one, it didn't take away from her looks or nothing like that, so that was cool. And what I've come to learn is usually when the eye socket and the lashes don't line up, that probably means that you have on a male face. So luckily a female face was close to it, so we were good. But back to the accessories. Now it's time to pick out some cute necklaces, and y'all, I struggled to find a necklace because it's like she's thick, so it's like all the necklaces was going through her neck and stuff like that. So it took me at least like 2 or 3 minutes to find a good necklace that was cute and that would go with her outfit. Okay, so y'all, as I'm looking through all the like accessories and stuff like that, like the vest, the bags, even the scarves and chain, I'm still low-key praying and hoping that I run across something that'll fit her, because I really didn't get it in my head. I couldn't fathom the fact that they did not have any plus size clothing at all. Like usually they have those, it's like two one pieces. It's a romper and it's a bodysuit. Usually they got that for the plus size people, but they didn't even have that. So I was just struggling, like just hoping and praying that I could run across something that I could use as like a jacket. But everything that I put on literally had holes in it. And as you can see, like I was going through it. But I promise you, stick around to the end, because I definitely put something together for my girl. Now this jacket right here, I wanted to put this one on so bad. Like I was like, okay, maybe I can just change the color of my clothes and it'll work out, or maybe I could do this and it'll work out. And then I was like, but it is like it doesn't fit her at all. But I was like, you know what, do that really even matter at that point? Like I was like, if I maybe I can find something shorter. All the shorter stuff that I found was literally like what you just saw, that little pimp jacket. And it's like, in game is summertime, so she'll be sweating bullets. Like I'm not gonna do that to her. I even thought about putting that on, but I was like, ugh, it kind of don't fit. And again, everything is busting out the side, y'all. I was just so frustrated, but I was determined to find something for my girl because I did not want her walking around looking crazy. Y'all, just when I was about to give up, I ran into this jacket. And then initially I saw the arms and I was like, oh my God, not again. But I started flipping through the colors and I realized this jacket goes perfectly with this outfit. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to change the arms, because that's what's really causing the problems. And I feel like the jacket and the pants were big enough to still make the character look plus size anyway. So I was like, that we just gonna change the arms out. Now y'all, it took me, because I was trying to find some arms that were still like, that'll still fill out the shirt and stuff like that. Y'all, it took me a long time to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this. But y'all, just know in the end, I definitely pulled a miracle, because she came out good. It came out pretty cute. So y'all, after thinking I had everything together and I finally had arms that fit, I was about to go in and add some more lashes. But I was like, oh my God, these glasses are cute, so I want to see how they look and stuff like that. Then when I turned her around, I realized I still had freaking holes in the thing. So now I gotta go back and I gotta add some more, I gotta find some more arms. Initially, I was just gonna take the thing off, but I was like, man, I done did all this. Like, I'm just gonna have to find some arms that fit. So this is me again, trying to find some arms that fit, that fills out the chest and that does not bust out the back. This was kind of a struggle. Oh my god, y'all, I finally found some arms that actually fit into the jacket and that kind of filled out the shirt. It still didn't fill it out all the way, but I was like, you know what, I just spent all this time trying to find some arms. I think this is the best that we are gonna get. And I was so annoyed. I was like, I don't feel like I did a good job, because this is supposed to be a plus size character and we done cut so many corners. But now that I'm looking back at it, I feel like I did a really good job with working with what I had. I feel like I covered up, you know, the fact that she low-key is skinny. I covered that up good, especially with that purse. That purse is definitely doing its job, okay? The face card is great. Her features are great. Like, I feel like I did a really good job. But while I was filming this, I was a little sad. I'm like, well, I ain't gonna say I was sad, but I just felt like I didn't give y'all the video that I wanted to give y'all. That was me while I was recording. Now that I'm looking back at it, I feel like I did a good job. I definitely feel like I did a good job with working with what little resources I have. Y'all, clearly FiveM is not that plus size friendly, and I really wish creators would do more to, you know, make it a plus size friendly environment. We definitely need more plus size clothes and stuff like that. So if you are a creator and you're watching this, please make more plus size clothes, because I just struggled to make this character. This was supposed to be a quick 30-minute video. It took almost an hour to do. But as always, I love you guys. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.